right. So my phone doesn't overheat. Let's see. I don't know how I got this on here. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is already hot. This is 300 degrees right now. This is a Corvair cylinder head. And it's junk. You can see there somebody drove pins in here to try to keep, I guess to try to keep this seat in, but that's stupid. So this head's basically junk. Neither me or my dad wants to try to fix this one. It's not really worth it. There's enough heads out there. So I already welded this, and then I fly cut it, and then I cut it back a little more with an end mill so that I had another surface to basically weld. This is, I mean, it's pretty terrible looking, but I don't think it really matters. At the moment, it's just better weld material than I had before. Oh, I'm at 50 balance. So that 70 C. I don't think it needs that much cleaning, but I don't want to. Oh, I don't think it needs that much cleaning, so I'm going to reduce that down. Add a little more penetration. So I'm planning on this. We're going to go an arc here. And the last little bit's going to be pretty annoying. We're going to do arcs all the way in until we get to the center, and then I'm going to do one line across here. I've only welded a couple chambers before this, so it's not like I'm a pro, but I really want to see the exposure on this video too to make sure that it's not all screwed up. So here we go. Not enough cleaning. Okay. Not enough cleaning time. I was wrong, turns out. 50 was good. Let's try that again. I'm an idiot. I had no gas. That's what happens with no gas. I'll be back after I die grind this. I lied, I'm not die grinding it, because this is a 300 degree head. I'm just gonna start doing this guy. And we will see how it looks. All right, so I just checked this video, and I think I need the exposure to be stupidly low. Let's do shutter, stupid, ISO, stupid, okay. Let's see what happens. Also need to extend this tungsten out again because it's a little stupid. All right. Gas this time. That should help. Oh man, that was stupid, but hey, look at that. There's some kind of weld there. Not great. You in your head now? Yeah, a little bit. Let's see if that exposure was good enough. Okay. So you can't see what I'm about to do until I start doing it. This is great. This is awesome. Let's do it. We'll see how that turned out. The weld is terrible. Hopefully this one you can see something. I don't know if you can ever really see something with this. Maybe I need to get some kind of filter. You could barely see it. I'm talking to whoever. Whoever's watching this video. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever, we'll see. Let's see if this is better. Oh, my hand got hot. What is happening here? God damn it. Gotta brush some of this shit. Gotta brush some of this stuff out of the way. Bunch of hunk of gunk. This is pretty terrible. It's a pretty terrible weld. This is just to fill shit in here, so now turn the exposure down. Shutter all the way down. ISO all the way down. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but it's captivating. The exposure back to not stupid mode. Oh, whoa, that's way too much. You can see I just did this. Looks kind of like shit still. There's a bunch of hunk of gunk in there still. But yeah, I don't know. It's not filled up into the head gasket surface. I blew up the head gasket surface on that first weld pretty terribly. That wouldn't fly. I mean the true first weld over here. That guy is really bad over there. We don't look at that guy. We don't look at that guy. We stay focused right here, right here at this. I'm gonna fill it in a little more. Let's. Oh, wrong way. Perfect. Now you can't see, now you can't see anything again. It feels a little hole in here. another little pass over here. On my finger. Okay, auto, back up to normal, exposure. Hey, look at that. It almost looks like kind of a weld on there. Cool. I don't know what else to say, really. Cool. I think as soon as you try to fly cut that, it's just gonna be a bunch of pits and pockets and BS, so I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'll try the next one. I gotta move this guy over now. I think it's looking pretty good. Kind of some weird setups, because you have to kind of, oh man, this exposure is very annoying. Boom. Boom. Alright. It's kind of a stupid setup. Well, this sucks. This is so hard to do. I am so incredibly uncomfortable. I move my foot pedal a little bit. Comfort is king, but it's hard to get comfortable like this. This is impossible. This is impossible with this angle. Impossible. Yeah, I mean, look at me. I mean, this sucks. Oh, auto exposure. This sucks. I just can't. Let me see. Here. Do a little ditty like this. Yeah, I think so. Let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, it's fine. It's not where I wanted to put the weld, but it's fine. Auto A. As you can see, the weld is nowhere near where I wanted to put it. There's a huge gap. Why is this exposure so high? Goddamn. Right. I won't put the weld up there. I put the weld down here. No bueno. I think I'm going to weld this off camera because this is really annoying to do on camera. So this is what we're doing over here. Got the little tool. Yeah. Milwaukee. It's built Milwaukee tough. So the head's hot, set to 320. Oh, you have the wrong...
I don't have an 8-inch. I mean, an 8-inch...
What do you mean, you have the wrong...
Here it is. Oh, I got it. Never mind. We're okay.
Oh, you put the wrong guy in first?
I just looked quick at it. It's
Gotta take it back apart.
1/8.
Okay. Take it back apart.
I'll put this back in the package. Yep, put it back. I just gotta place an order.
Yeah. I didn't realize that the cap on the back holds the collet in.
Yeah, it pinches the collet onto the tungsten.
How's it smell? Like Star AL?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna...
Hold on a second. Get my helmet on too. I don't know if it'll see the screen at all.
Well, it's gonna be harder with this stuff in the way too. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. What are you doing there? Oh, you're welding them together?
Bam. There it is.
You trying to tack them?
Damn, it could burn my fingers off.
Right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna look at do a little, I don't know, analysis or something of these welds. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna look at this one very much because it's still a pile of shit. But I'm gonna look at this guy. Let's see if I can get this camera in place. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna look at this guy, and we're gonna, I guess we're gonna have to raise it up in the air. Oh man. There we go. So, as you can see, I didn't actually start at the edge here. I'm using a valve as a pointer. I didn't actually start all the way in the edge. I definitely should have started closer to the edge. But what my dad told me just a little while ago was that he starts pointing the torch a little bit inwards, and he actually gets a pool started here, adds a little bit of filler, and then pulls that pool back to fill in the gap over here. Of course, this is milled out in kind of a stupid way, so it's not exactly where the edge of the head gasket surface really would be, but he pulls it back to start the weld like that, and it sounds good to me. I'd have to say that the ending here is not great, but he likes to turn the head a lot, so he turns it quite a bit, like back and forth until he gets to what he wants. He welds here, and then he turns the entire head, and then he welds here, so that he's never uncomfortable welding, which is, I mean, that's kind of what you want to do, but I wasn't doing that because for the filming, it's very hard to turn this head and not hit the camera or whatever. I would say a lot of this is just going either too fast or too slow. This is okay. It's not great. I still didn't end up getting all the way to the edge over here like I wanted to. I don't know. I think this chamber's a lot better. You can see this is almost the right speed, but I was also trying to fill in a huge pit that was right there that I created. And then you can see that this was pretty good. This is a pretty good row of dimes. You can see little inconsistencies in the pool size and the speed I was going, and there's still a huge, just whatever this is over here from previously. And there's also little bits of the filler rod stuck on the side of it. So, you know, I don't know. This, at a certain point, some of this could fly on a head depending on what kind of head it was, because this is a really deep, this is an incredibly deep quench area. You can see this is 130 thousandths from the head gasket surface to the face of this quench, and that's why I machined it to again. Originally it was like that because this is a 110 that's been screwed up like this. And so, yeah, I think it's okay. I'm getting there. He's very fast. He also welds in here on some of his heads. So I'll show a little bit, once he's done, I'll show a little bit of his finished welding. And we can compare the two. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
And so you filled in here because you thought that was a low part. Well, of course, you filled in the quench. But you filled in a little bit of extra weld up here. That's why it looks kind of blobby there.
Right.
That's an extra pass you did on top.
Yeah, because I thought
sure.
within the beads there could be a low area.
Yeah, just to make sure.
And
but you didn't fill in on these other ones, so you can see
No,
the stack up of welds. Move this over.
Yeah.
You can see the stack up of these welds. Is that not going to hit something over there?
That's okay.
But you can see, you know, one pass here, then another pass, then another pass, then another pass, then another pass right here, and then a full pass over there.
Yeah, there's always that full pass on the edge, and then I go in with a torch at a very sharp angle
and smooth out
I blend that bead, the very last upper bead, with the
quench
edge of the cliff part of the quench.
Yeah, the face right there.
And it just leaves less to grind at the very end.
Yeah, yeah.
And then to fix the problem that Chevy machined into the
the
port at the seat, I always run a bead in there.
Chamfer in there.
Yeah, fill that in. So
that'll get remachined.
Yeah, they get machined and blended to the seat.
Yeah.
And it corrects their wrong seat size that they chose forever.
This is for 140.
And yeah, on the 140s. Yeah, I don't do the other one. Just the 140s need that.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any other faults with these, or it was very little pieces of metal, pits or dents or whatever. It was actually a nice clean casting. and it didn't have a lot of contaminants.
There's a little bit on the first chamber.
Yeah, this spot right here is actually dirt that floated out,
can't
that
see
black spot.
Can't see in the video.
It's too hot. Yeah, you can point at it with the...
This spot.
That's actually just carbon that
Obvious.
floated out of the surface of the head.
Trying to maneuver this into the frame.
As is, if you look inside the intake port where I welded, that black spot is debris.
Yeah, that in there.
Yeah. That actually floats out. These are actually, and then on the far right, there's a
Yeah, a
nice
little more.
blob of debris there.
Yeah.
And you just have to add a little more heat in the pedal, and until that floats loose, and immediately dab some filler in there to float that out, and then back the heat off at the same time.
Let's move the camera now. Whoa, instead of the head. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you can see that black right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around that
Right.
seat register.
And it's
area.
basically carbon is all it is. So
Yeah.
those are ready to cool, and then fly cut.
Fly cut.
Mhm.
Start machining.
And then fly cut, and then the guides come out, and
Yeah.
and then it moves forward from there.
Pretty cool.
Yep.